Hi guys, welcome to your October 2019 reading. This reading is for Libra, but of course it's for anybody, and I mean anybody who resonates with this, and at any time as well. So let's jump right in. So in the month of October 2019, Libra, I feel that you will be having a heart moment, a heart connection. And when I say a heart connection, I'm feeling that you will have a moment where you are connecting with the divine. Now, I feel that this is a moment for healing, but more than anything, I feel like this is a long overdue moment of alignment in which you will be aligning with the guidance of God, you will be properly surrendered, and you will come into a heart space. It is this alignment with the heart and mind of the divine that you will be able to speak the words that have been on your heart and that have been in your mind for quite some time. I feel that whatever these words are, they stem from some kind of tower moment that happened for you, or something that happened in the past that still needs realization, is what I'm saying. Is what I'm saying. What I'm hearing still needs realization, and still needs acknowledgement, and still needs to be, there needs to be justice somewhere. I'm wondering, did I see the Justice card? I didn't see it, but something needs to be righted, I guess. But I'm seeing that finally you're going to be able to put something to rest with God's help, which is great. Now, as I took these cards out, the first thing I noticed was this context. I'm seeing here that there's a situation where I'm seeing a happy home life, 10 of Cups situation. And then I'm seeing this card where it looks like a breakup of some sort. And I'm going to be honest here, I do see the 3 of Cups, and I don't really like to throw the 3 of Cups out there as a third party. In fact, if I'm being honest, which you guys know I know how to do, I hate the 3 of Cups. I can't even see it as a fun, jovial thing anymore because I keep hearing about third party, and until it happens to you, it's kind of going to be a jovial, fun card. And then when you experience it, it's like from then on, it's like, oh God, what is this? And so I really take an extra keen eye whenever this comes out, just to be sure that it's not a third party. But in this case, I really do feel it is. And I'm seeing here, see these 3 cups here, and I'm seeing 2.5 cups being shown here. And the word adulterer is what's coming to mind, adulterer. So what I'm hearing is that, and what I'm perceiving is that, and see the 3 pentacles shown here, I'm seeing that somebody adulterated. Now it's interesting because I'm seeing 2.5 coins and 2.5 cups. So that tells me that this was something that was en route to becoming something more, this third party situation, but I think that it was cut off. It was cut off at the last minute. So that should make sense to some of you. Now, who, Libra, are you in this situation? To be honest, I'm reading you as the person who caused this third party situation, but of course you could be the person, meaning I'm seeing, again, it could be male, female, 2 males, 1 female. It doesn't matter, right? But what I'm reading it as 2 females and 1 male. And in this case, I'm feeling that the male was the mutual person, but I'm feeling that you, Libra, who I'm perceiving of here, is the person, the interloper, who is the woman who cheated with the man who was in a relationship with another woman. That's what I'm getting. So whatever happened, whatever role, excuse me, I had to sneeze. Whatever role you play in this threesome, so to speak, Libra or Watcher, I feel that it led to the breakup of what was, I guess, en route to being a happy home, or what was destined for something happy. So I do feel that this was interloping for sure. So you can see how triggering that is. I actually had to not read this for a few hours because I already saw that I needed to get in the right space to read this reading. So if you know that you are going to be triggered by watching this, then please, take a moment, gather yourself, and then read it. So I'm picking up here 1, 2, 3 parties. In the middle we have the King of Trees, and it says architect. What I'm coming into here is the word architect, because of course it's always the middle person, the person who is the mutual, that is at fault. Everybody's at fault on some level and in some way. But really, the truth is, when someone comes knocking, you don't open the door. If you open the door, then you open the door. And so I'm feeling that this person is the male figure, or whoever the mutual party is here. I'm seeing that the interloper is coming across as this card, right? And this side. And then the person with whom this architect or this male energy was in something with is coming across as the King of Stars. So even the card that is being shown here is in tears. We see that here. So I'm seeing that there, let's take a look here. I'm seeing that, you know, this reading reminds me a lot, if I'm being honest, it reminds me a lot of the Gemini reading for this month, 2019. So there may be a Gemini person involved in here, or doesn't have to be, but this seems like another reading that is centered around that same energy. So if you want, and if this resonates with you, feel free to check that out. So it's the Gemini reading for 2019. So the story that I'm seeing here is they were in a relationship, and then they started up, and it led to the breakup of this relationship there. Now, in here, we see the Two of Trees, our flexibility. I'm just going to use my intuitive eyes on this. What I'm seeing here is this person, the interloper, I'm going to say, the one who came in, the third party, this person was in need of illumination, and in fact, that's what I'm talking soul lesson. And in fact, look at the light around her head, or his head, and please forgive the lighting. Whenever I shoot at night, it tends to be this way until my new equipment comes. Yay! So we'll do our best. But there's some lighting around this person's head. So that's what I'm seeing for that person. This person, excuse me, the person in the middle who, the man or whoever it was, I feel that this person is in need of healing, okay? So I feel that this person was able to do the things that he or she did because, like cheating basically, adultering, whatever, because they are in need of healing. Sometimes when you're just broken, you just go around doing all sorts of stuff until you have that wake-up moment, okay? And then this person who somehow got caught in the middle, this person, I'm seeing in this person's energy though, as I look at the cards, it still has a lot of tears, it has a lot of broken dreams in the background, but I'm seeing a new life in this person's eyes. This person's eyes are looking very like vibrant. So I would say this person is coming out through the other end. They're still dealing with a lot, but they're coming out through the other end. And most notably, I see that this person has a star there. So this person is going to get their justice or whatnot, judgment or justice, whatever you'd like to say. And this situation will be judged, as all usually are. So for this person, I feel that they needed to work on their intuition. So it's possible that there needed to be enlightenment. It could be for this person, it could have been something like, I need to learn a lesson about what's moral behavior and immoral behavior, acceptable and unacceptable behavior. And I think this person, as I'm seeing it, is carrying around this death of this relationship. So I'm seeing a skull at the throat chakra, and I'm seeing a heart at the root chakra. It could be also the sacral chakra. I feel like this person was led in a way like they had heart, I guess, but there was also sexually related. But I'm seeing that this person has something to say, and I really feel that Libra, when I say you, I'm feeling that initially this is your energy, but of course you could be any one of these people. Maybe you're not the guy who cheated, or female who cheated, who knows, but just listen up. I'll try to tell storylines for all three. I feel like this person, and I'm picking this up, I feel that this person who interloped, this third party, feels on some level that this was meant to be, because I'm seeing here like they have this feeling that marriage, this was meant for marriage on some level. They may not, I feel that at this point they may admit that to themselves, but at the time they weren't trying to hear that. And actually that reminds me, when I started shuffling, I heard something. Hold on, let me get it. I always write down impressions that I get, and what I get is this person saying, I knew what the right thing was, I just didn't want to do it. Okay, so that voice came through here. That's why I'm feeling like this reading is for the third party person who was in here and led to the breakup of this connection that in their mind they know on some level, was meant for something greater, was meant for marriage or something, and they I don't want to say screwed it up, but they screwed with it. And that's what I'm seeing here, because this to me looks like an arm that should become a ring, but it's like turned in on itself. And so there's this thing that was supposed to happen is now either delayed or has been derailed. So this seems so I'm just gonna leave it at that. And so that is what I'm getting there. They needed to learn a lesson, and this person again needs to have healing. I'm seeing that this is not the first person this person has done this with. There may be other people as well, and I think this person may have also had that done to them. This person in the middle, the person who cheated, in the adulterer. So we have the third party, the adulterer, and the person caught in the middle. So the adulterer, I'm feeling that this person has had something like this happen to them, or they've had pain in their past, and it's kind of like they seem unconscious right here in this picture, and I'm hearing spirit say yes, they do, and they're saying it's deeply embedded. This sense of pain, they're saying, is so deeply embedded, and that's why, I want to show you this, because so if we look at these cards, there we go. The third party, again, needed illumination about something, about behavior, about right and wrong. The one caught in the middle needed to learn to trust their intuition. When the signs were there, they should have followed. I'm seeing them being very tired. Not trusting their intuition cost them a lot. And they're very exhausted and very tired. The person in the middle, the adulterer, they need healing. That's the Ankh, right? But I want to show you these two hearts underneath. This tree and this tree, it just seems to be for these two people. So I feel that this was a huge thing. This in and of itself is a tower moment. So if you're resonating with something in this was a pretty big deal. And let's look on this side. So looking at the person caught in the middle, I'm seeing their card says Alchemist. And I really feel like that is true, because this person, through this meeting, through this situation, through all of this, has been changing on a very alchemical level. They're changing, and they're doing better. They are coming into their own. They're trusting their intuition. They are moving in alignment. They are just, that's why at the bottom they have the Sun card. Okay? They have the Sun card for them. So it's kind of like this oopsie doodles moment, which is like a really huge understatement forever. This devastating tower moment is something that brought illumination for them on a soul level. I feel like at this time they're in a place of enlightenment. They are in the energy of the sun. They're clean, they're clear, they're healing. Now, are they still in grief? Yes, they are, because I mean, take a look at the card itself. It has tears on it. Okay? And in fact, this card came up, and it says clarification. This is grief here, the way it looks. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is a card of grief. But this person has the star. They're gathering knowledge. They're learning from this grieving moment. They're grieving what could have been. They are grieving what happened. They're just grieving, and the sun is helping to illuminate as needed and to help and clothe and everything as needed. I feel that this person, even though they are still yearning for this person that cheated on them, I see them really being guarded. They're being connected here with the Seven of Wands. They're guarded energy. Now, this guarded energy is connected to the Three of Cups. So I feel that what we're also seeing is a loss of innocence. So in the sense of this person being all in, having this situation happen, and now being completely on guard because of a situation that should probably not have happened in the first place. Now, I'm seeing with that person, there's still a sense of being shell-shocked, but they're out of the water now. They're out of it. They're alone here. They're most likely single now. I think, did I see the Nine of... Okay. They're most likely single. And there's a little bit of being shell-shocked and being removed from this. And it's kind of like still in that, well, what happened? Like, I don't get what happened. And I think this was quite a shock because, look, if you see the same person, they look almost like if they're in a wedding gown. And this is the expectation that they had. I think they were working on themselves. They're really trying to make themselves ready for this connection, for this commitment, for this long-term situation, whatever it was. And before they knew it, everything was gone. And they were left with this, a partner who was non-responsive. This partner either left or became emotionally unavailable, or just whatever. It's just a broken dreams. And so they're stuck in this. I mean, they're not stuck now, but this is still in their energy field, and this is the energy that they're in now, with this guarded energy. Why? Because of this Three of Cups situation. So, yeah, and I'm really surprised I didn't see the Six of Pentacles or the Justice card, because I feel like, and you know what? When I did, I clarified this, and I took all those cards off because I wanted to take a rest and come back. But I did find the Justice card, and it came out. But anyway, let's look at this side. Let's see if I can look closer into this card. Yes, so for this person, the person who's a third party, I'm seeing them being in a place of, it says metamorphosis, so they too are changing. Everybody has changed from this situation. It's impossible not to, right? But I'm seeing that this person is leaving on fire, so they may have had to leave a space or leave a place or make some transition of some sort. I'm seeing that here with the card Homeland. So some of them may have returned home from wherever they were. If they're on vacation, if they're away for work, if they're whatever, they returned back to their original place. But I'm seeing them leaving on fire, looking behind them, being very distrustful. But yet as they leave, they seem to be carrying some kind of jewel, which remains unseen to my eyes here. I'm trying to zoom in on it. So it's a jewel of some sort. So either it's a ring or a hope for the future with this person, or something. So they're leaving with something that helps them to feel better about this situation. It could be something simple as like, well, we were meant to be anyway, and so I'm not really worried about that person because, you know, if they were meant to be, it would have lasted. It could be anything like that, or they could literally have something in their possession. But I just don't feel like that. Yeah, just based on the card, it just doesn't look to be true. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's continue on. I mean, only time will tell. In this person's energy, I'm seeing there the Ten of Swords, and so metamorphosis. The Ten of Swords is a card that you love to get after a long, really hard spiritual lesson of some sort. It means it's the end of it, and yes, you may feel like you've died and like you've been put to death in a way, but it heralds a rebirth. And it's interesting because take a look at this card. You have the Rebirth card, the Judgment card, which is about rebirth. Excuse me, but in a sense, it's also about having judgment. You need, and in this case, I'm feeling three things. Number one, it's rebirth, of course, because we see that transition happening here. Number 2, it's judgment in the sense that you have to learn to judge character. You have to learn to judge your own character. What's right, what's wrong. That's a clear lesson for this person. It's a life lesson. But also for judgment, it means that you will be judged. Your actions will be judged. Everybody's actions are judged. And at the end of the day, this person will be judged, this person will be judged, this person will be judged, this tablecloth will be judged, and that's just how it is. When you come up against a judge, the question is, you know, who do you want to be in this situation? No one wants to be the one getting hurt, but at the end of the day, it's probably best to be this person because it's probably less to have to contend with, right? But that being said, I do see that this situation has affected a lot of people, and judgment is here for a lot of people. So what do I mean by that? It could be something, and they're saying that it's making the rounds. It's right now it's with this person here on the left, but it's going to make the rounds. Judgment with a lot of people means, like, if you have a big tower moment or some big situation, everybody's actions and reactions are going to be judged. Who chose to gossip? Who chose to do this? Who chose to lash out? Who chose to whatever? Who chose to walk away? Those are the actions. Everybody is judged for their reactions to whatever that thing is. And that's all we have in the end. You can't control other people. You can only control yourself and how you react. And therein also lies a sense of accountability, you know? So I'm seeing that that's an energy, but we do like to see this Ten of Swords. It means this pain is coming to an end, okay? I won't say the pain forever, but like there's this structure, this tower that has come down, this stress is coming to an end, and rebirth is happening. Now, what I'm seeing here, though, is the Moon card. It's illusion. So with the Moon card here, it could see, it just tipped like that because I think it wants to bring me down here, which makes sense because this card says visions. So there's some, and then this card is connected. There's some cloudy vision with this person here. Maybe some unclear thinking. Maybe it could be something as simple as thinking that they're working towards something with this connection, but actually they're not. You know, it could be anything. It really could be, but there's some cloudy thinking going on there. And let me see here. Give me 1 sec, okay? Now, when I got this card, it's a beautiful card, but it says vulnerability. When I see that, I usually like it because it means to me that you can allow yourself to be vulnerable. It's kind of romantic. It's like this guy rescuing her and her allowing herself to be taken and all that good stuff. But this card came out upside down, and so did this card. When I see this card, it tends to have like a really scary meaning, but it shows me surrender. This shows me somebody willing to surrender something, and it came out upside down. So what I'm seeing here is that for this person, there is a sense of guardedness, right? There's a sense of guardedness, and it falls right under the Judgment card. So I would wonder what kind of energy they are having as they're being judged. In this situation, we know that God judges us, sure, but we judge ourselves mostly. And really, it's about even just a matter of this person thinking to themselves, what is their mental state? Is it something like, well, I didn't really do anything wrong, and like I don't understand what's going on, like these other people are overreacting, it wasn't any of their business. That is being guarded against a judgment that needs to come in. And I wouldn't be surprised if that is as a result of the Moon card. This Moon card is telling me there's illusion afoot. There is definitely illusions afoot. This also means in the right side up for me, when I do readings, that this person is refusing to surrender something. There's something that needs to be surrendered, and it may very well be this connection. Okay? Now, again, you guys, honestly, these are general readings, and each of you has your own significant situation that, in which case, the roles may be explained differently, all this and that. So please don't get triggered and into whatever without a personal reading. Save your triggers for a personal reading. But that being said, I do feel that if this reading resonated with you, I would encourage you to check out the Gemini 2019, Gemini October 2019 reading, because it really seems to be another angle to that situation. And in that situation, that one, oh my God, why am I blanking on what that one says? I forgot, but also there's the Pisces one. So if there's a Pisces involved in this as well, check out the Pisces reading. It talks about, it seems to be this person going into training and what, just check them both out on your own time if you feel so guided. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Now this card here, this card seems to me to be the energy of this person who was caught in the middle. So I'm seeing this Mr. I'm moving on kind of, that's what I'm feeling. I'm moving on. And I'm seeing one day at a time. But this person seems very frustrated. They seem very bitter. They seem like at once they were playful. Now they're not, because we see this cute dolphin coming to play. And they're snatching up the dolphin, putting them in the boat, I'm leaving. It's like, I'm not coming around here anymore. How dare. This is a kind of energy. And it's a really bitter feeling. And sometimes it's hard not to feel bitter when you've been rejected and abandoned, especially if it happens more than once. And if there's a lot of deceit and lying, that this can be, and especially compounding it if the parties who are responsible do not own up to it and aren't coming forth to express that apology and that real authenticity. And that does take time for people to arrive at, but what it does is it still creates this feeling of unresolved energy within that person caught in the middle. And so I'm seeing that as them getting into their boat and kind of doing this, well, I'm leaving kind of situation. And that's this person's energy here. Okay, but for the month of October, if this reading resonates with you, I'm seeing a lot of communication coming. Some methods I'm hearing, but I was going to say messages. Lots of people talking, but I do see this here. I see the 3 people right down here. Most notably, you see there's of course the lady on the left who I'm picking up represents the 3rd party, and then the other 2 who literally are coming through as main female, main male. So that tells me this was a real connection. No matter what was said, whatever was made to be believed, whatever came to be believed, whatever, this was a real connection. This was definitely interloping. And I'm seeing that this 3rd party is going to be receiving some kind of message. And I think this message is going to create a tower moment. The Spirit is saying yes. It's going to create a tower moment for this person, a realization for this person that brings illumination. Now, I feel that this message is going to come from this person. I'm seeing that person being that deer. This message is going to come from this person. Now, what this person says, okay, I was just about to say what this person says to this 3rd party, what this man says to this 3rd party, if it's a man, is really going to differ based on your personal reading. But as I was about to say, some of them could be like, hey, come over. And some of them could be like, hey, I think we need to talk. I can't continue this anymore. Right? But then I saw the homie right here. I made this guy in wood burning. And it's a deer. And I saw this. So whatever this message is that comes for this 3rd party, I do believe it is coming from this adulterer that connected both of these parties here. And I think that it's going to be him doing the right thing. He seems to be, or he or she, I'm just reading this, but he seems to be very, very alone at this time. very free, very, and not free like I'm out tonight, not like that, but free like hermit, like, because I don't feel this is going, this has been interrupted for sure. This connection, this couple, this has been interrupted, and so he's out here on his own in many ways, and I think he is going to have some kind of message for this person that, let's see if I can pull a card. What is that message going to be related to? If I can find out. You know, I don't know. Hold on. Okay, something just flew out. Oh, dang. Lover's card. Let's, everyone's like, I can feel it. Let's see. What about the Lover's card? What, in other words, oh, okay. Okay, there it is. So I'm hearing it and I'm seeing cards to confirm. Okay, got it. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, okay, got it. Jeez, okay. Now, depending on who you are in this connection, this might be a little like, ugh, right? So if you're the third party and you are hoping to have this connection with this person, and I do see the moon here, so I think there might be some unclear thinking, but I'm seeing that this message that's going to come from this person is going to be one of concern for you, because I'm seeing here that this person, the message that they have is going to be this. This connection that we had, God bless, I made a mistake. You see the connection with him and this third party? And then we have what looks like a devil. It looks like the devil's face from here. In his cup, I made a mistake. To me, this person, then I heard his words right before I pulled the next card. And it said, I need to be somewhere else. Because I see this statue behind there. And I heard him say, I need to be somewhere else. And it reminded me of this card, which is right behind me. It's the Lover's card. It's two statues. You guys know that statue? So he's saying, I need to be somewhere else. I need to be there with that other person, with my lover, so to speak. And the next card that I got was the Devil card. And in that, the message is clear. He's saying that, you know, us getting involved, like, this was not meant to be. It was not something that should have happened. It was a moment where I was not in my integrity, and I got burned, and so did you. And I'm seeing a wedding ring, an engagement ring here, and so did that connection. It just looks like an engagement ring to me. So he's got really burned from this. If you're watching and you're the person who was caught in the middle, I think this person got super burned, whether or not they're letting you believe it. I see that this engagement now is on hold. What was going to lead to an engagement is on hold, if it's still going to continue. But he's saying, I need to be somewhere else. I'm moving on. I'm going to be moving on. And this is him getting into this boat. But, you know, it's interesting because I'm seeing him as moving on, but this could also be him. And in fact, the last card, I'll show you how that mirrors that. He's saying that I'm moving on because I need to go, you know, through these bushes to claim this pentacle. I need to go back to get my pentacle, my gift, which is what God gave me, which is this connection, followed right by this card. This person is missing this connection with the person that they cheated on, okay? They're missing this connection. And this is somebody that they have a very good relationship with. There have been some, I'm being told there have been some tears to this relationship, though. Like tears, of course, and tears. This relationship has to be mended in many ways. But I'm feeling that if this guy does in fact make the move on this person that he cheated on, I think that there's a good chance that she or he will take this person back. And if that happens, I feel that they will move on to the next step, which would be going up these stairs, right? Look at these flowers waiting there. But there's got to be healing. For right now, he's in hermit mode, which explains why he is this deer all by himself. Yeah, there you go. This deer all by himself. He's right there. So what I'm seeing is this is him getting in a boat. See how he's in hermit? This person is already in hermit mode. He's not this young, you know, guy slipping in and slipping out like he was before. He may still have those things that he needs to work on, but right now he's in hermit mode and he's in damage control. I don't think he started doing damage control, but this relationship is going to need some damage control. So anyway, so in the month of October, if it hasn't happened, it's going to happen at some point. I feel like, again, there's going to be a message that says, I can't do this anymore. I need to go. I'm going back to this person. I need to go back and not only make things right, but I need to follow this person. Now, it's funny because as I said, follow this person, my card touched this card. This is that person who was hurt. And they're like grabbing that cute dolphin, they're throwing it in there, and they're like, I'm leaving because blah, 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 blah. He's following that person. Do you see? To me, this seems like Six of Swords energy, moving to somewhere better. This is Six of Swords energy. This is, I almost said matching, then I almost said marriage, but I really wanted to say mirroring. Goodness. So this is mirroring together. So if you are the person who was cheated on, I'm really telling you, like, this person is coming into awareness of your value. They know they screwed up, and they are trying to get back to you. Now, that being said, I also feel that in the month of October, when it comes to this person who was cheated on, that she or he, whoever, is also going to have some kind of, I almost said conniption fit. Okay. So, whoa, okay. So somebody's going to be angry in the month of October. Maybe still angry, but I'm seeing some kind of communication coming in to this person. But when I saw it, to be honest, I thought that it was probably going to be coming from this third party. We don't know, right? But whatever it is, if you are the one receiving this communication, can you please try not to have a conniption fit? Just do your best. Listen, I'm that person here to tell you, if you can't do it and you end up throwing a bottle at somebody, I'm not going to hate on you for that. I get it. But I'm also here to tell you that I'm telling you that it's whatever is going to be in this letter might send you off. It could be that they're trying to apologize, but they're shitty at it, you know, and it sends you off. It could be that they try to apologize, this third party tries to apologize to you, but you're not trying to hear it because you're not over it, but they really want to. It doesn't matter what they say. It's all about you, okay? So you have to control that communication and feel empowered. Know that you have the power to do as you wish, if you want to or not. So see, this couple is a match. This man and this woman. This is the original couple. Now, but unfortunately, over their heads, they have this third-party situation that now they're going to have to deal with. He's going to really have to step up here if this is something that he wants to have. Because I think at one point, he definitely was playing. I'm saying he, but this could be, you know, whoever. Okay, so both the third party and the person who is caught in the middle will be receiving some kind of communication in the month of October, or at least surrounding this energy, because energy can move quicker or slower, so it depends. But when it comes to this guy, I'm seeing, you know, this card always throws me off a bit. At first I was like, this could be somebody, you know, putting on a mask to different people, saying one thing. Because if you think about it, this person is the moon right now. And that person is the sun right now. And I'm seeing here moon and sun. Got it. Okay, just got it. In the moon side, which is on this side. Notice there's the frowning. So he is telling this person, maybe this is that information I said that, you know, he's like, hey, you know, about what happened, I can't continue this, I gotta, you know, I don't know how he'll say it, whether he'll be like, I just want to work on myself, or just whatever. I doubt he's gonna be like, I'm going back to homegirl, you know, like, that would be crazy also. So whatever it is he's saying, I'm feeling that he's going to be, it's going to not be the fun news. But on this side for the sun, I see that there's going to be some light news. This person wants to move in that direction. I'm seeing some illumination coming in here. It also looks like some healing energy, but I feel that this person, no matter what, is going to have to own up, and they're going to have to give explanations. This person needs to be made accountable for their actions. Like, that's all it is, hook, line, and sinker. And when you get into these third-party situations, these fourth-party, fifth-party, God knows hookup party, right? You have to finish what you start. And people's lives get ruined. I mean, there's the idea that no one can ruin my life, only I can ruin my life. You know, no one can make me have a bad day, I make me have a bad day. No, this ruins people's lives, and they totally end up on therapist couches for 30 years, sometimes because of something that, an element you introduced through your free will. Now, even people who play end up getting played sometimes, and they end up, it backfires on them. But either way, everybody gets hurt in some way. And as I'm saying that, I'm seeing this guy smirking a bit, right? And he's like, can't play a player. You know, so some of these guys right now, they're not mature yet. So, that's what I'm getting. You gotta, I don't even know what to say to that. So some of them are en route to maturity, but some of them are not there yet. And so for the person caught in the middle, like, dude, you have to just focus on you. Think about it. Do you guys remember, I might be dating myself, but do you remember those those old school meat mincers? You put a block of meat in, and then you turn the crank and it brings out minced meat. Well, I'm getting, that's that kind of transformation is what this person is going to need to go through, and may very well be going through, especially now that he's in hermit mode. I'm saying he, but remember, it's any gender. He's in hermit mode. God loves to get us when we're in hermit mode, dear God. And if we're not in hermit mode, that tower comes down so that we can be in hermit mode. So I feel that this person is going to go through, and I'm hearing energetic collapse. At first I heard energetic relapse. There's an energetic collapse. A tower moment. I was like, what? What are you guys talking about? Tower moment. This person, this male, is going to go through a tower moment, which is our tarot card saying for what is an energetic collapse. Yeah, collapse of structures that have been in place. You know, this person may very well find himself alone. And that's how he gets into hermit mode, even stronger. So whatever it is, this person is going to be going into some healing. But I do feel that whatever his communications are in the month of October, he's got some splaining to do to everybody. Now, that being said, I'm seeing these 4 cards that came out together. Now, originally, I meant to put 2 and 2, but these 2 came together like this. So if we look here, I'm seeing that this person, the third party, is the same as this person. That's obsession to me. I was like, who is this? Is this the male, any one of the other women? This is that third party, because look at the hand, and look at the hand, it's mirroring. She might get that message, like, no, I can't do this anymore. Might turn her on, might whatever, or him, her, you know what I'm saying. But I'm seeing there's temptation there that is connected to communication. So some of these males, instead of saying, hey, I need to not do this, they might be like, hey, what's up? Are we, you know, it could be anything. I don't know what this message here says. Let me see if I can find out. If it refers to this message over here. Let's see. Hold on. Let's put it back, because we know what this message may say, which is I need to call this off. I'm leaving, right? I've got to go back to my love or whatnot. But let's see if I can see what this message says, if it's different. Hold on. And I don't even know who it's from, but I suspect that that message is from this male, because take a look at the suit. The hand is wearing that suit. That's what stood out to me. So this looks like another message, or it's the same message. One sec. Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, got it. All right. So this message here looks to be saying pretty much the same thing. I'm seeing, hold on, let me get the cards out in order. First, I pulled this Magician card, right? And then I got this. Now, through this person's free will, I think this again, this is a message from this guy, because it's the same, where's the card? It's the same outfit of the hand writing it, notice. This person is making a free will choice. And it looked at first like this person wanted to extend an offer to the third party, right? Because this was on top of this card, so I'm like, is it that she's getting an offer again to re-engage? But then I got this card, the Knight of Wands coming in, and I'm like, wait, the Knight of Wands coming in, dude, he's moving even faster. But as I did this, I heard the words "zip it up." So I'm seeing this guy coming in quickly to put an end to any, with his free will, to put an end to anything else that could be construed as energy passing between him and this third party. So whereas before he was like going over, like making advances, sending text, he's going to come in and be like, no, I can't do this anymore. We're going to have to put an end to this. Why? Because as the Magician, with his own free will, I feel that he's got this romantic partner, his first love over there, the love on his mind. Ooh, for some of you it may be a first love situation, but I think he wants to do the right thing. One. This person wants to do the right thing, and he wants to put an end to this situation. And then I was like, because it said zip it up, and I was like, oh, and then I pulled this, the World card. This is the end. Look, there's that one and that other one. Ooh, right? And to just seal the deal, because I'm really suspicious, I was like, okay, let me get one more card. Always get one extra card than you think you need. That is my motto. And if it's the right thing, then it should still be resonating. This is the 10 of Wands. This is this person cleaning it up, packing it up. You know why? Because he's going to try to get back to that connection he had before. He's trying to clean it up. But he may not know, but we know, because I said it and you guys heard it, but he's going to be coming into a tower moment. Okay, there's a tower, there's an energy collapse, energetic collapse, as Spirit said, coming up. Now, what is that tower moment? Ooh, just as I sat up, I think I know exactly what it is. I will show you once I put these cards back neatly, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, if you haven't noticed the way I lay my cards. Oh, wait, no, I'm going to say that first. Remember, this guarded energy is this person, this who he hurt, his original partner. Look at him coming. Look at her batting that away. So that might be part of that tower moment. He might get straight up there and be like, I'm here, I want to apologize, and she's like, back. Get back. And that might push him into the healing that he needs. But let's continue on down here, because I want to take a look at the card that was adjoining. Remember, this bottom card was adjoining here. Now, I'm seeing again that, thank you, got it. I'm seeing, this is the reason why this is, because I'm like, why is it the same message? I think it's because, well, I used that other card, so they needed another card to show the third party, so that's what it is. He's going to send, that same message he's sending is going to go to that third party, and it's going to be an attempt to end things. Why? Because remember I told you these cards came out together. Sometimes the cards hug, and I can feel the love between them. In this case, they wanted to, like, they were just like, boop, together. They weren't hugging, but they were together. Sometimes it's really cute. But anyway, I think that this person, he said, the reason why he's sending that to this person is because he wants this connection. He wants this connection. Now take a look at her hairstyle. It's the same as here, the main female. So this person really, really wants that main person back. But look at the judge. He's like, you want that? And she's like, I don't know. It looks like the guy's all standing ramrod straight on his best behavior, but the judge is asking her to consider, is this something you want? And I really feel that it's going to be up to her. This person is taking a leap of faith in a sense, in that he's gambling here. He's gambling and he's making a choice and saying, I gamble on this person because if I'm going to go out like that, I want to go big and I want to shoot for the prize. This is who I really want, and I'm going to go for it. Yes, I'm afraid. Yes, I'm a dork or whatever he calls himself. Yes, I have commitment issues. Yes, maybe I don't deserve this person, but I'm going to shoot my shot, and I'm going to try. And I'm going to hope it comes up double sixes or snake eyes or something. Now, let's look at this card where it's going to be left up to her, like, to make the decision. Again, I saw this. This is the energy she's in right now. She's like, guarded. And you know why? Third party situation. It's called, every action has a reaction. It's called cause and effect. Now, what decision is this person going to make? I'm not sure. I will say this. I mean, this person, what decision is this lady or man who is caught in the middle, the one going through all the grief right now? What are they going to make? I have no idea. It's not showing me. And of course, that's the realm of a personal reading. That's also best left to the current moment. It's your choice, whoever that is. But I will say this. I do feel that this guy, whoever the cheater was, is going to be going through some kind of change or healing or something. But let me draw a card and see if I can know. But I will tell you this person here who was cheated on was very serious about this person. Because look at that. That's marriage. Look at her. She's in her wedding dress already. So imagine the shock. It's to the point that they're still shocked. Like, what happened? Like, I thought I was walking down the aisle, and then the next thing I know, I'm finding out that he's been sleeping with the whole soccer team. Like, I don't, like, you know. So hold on. Let me see if I can find out. What's next for our King of Trees? What's next for this guy? Dear God. Okay, and I will also call a higher self one for him. I see this person, this male, whoever it was that did the cheating, male, female. I see them. They're going to be waiting. They're going to be waiting for something. Let's see what are they waiting for? God bless them. They're waiting on something. Maybe one of you just said their comeuppance. I don't know. Who knows, right? They're waiting, but whatever they're waiting on, they're waiting with like white knuckles. They're waiting. They're holding. They're really. They're nervous. I think they're gonna be on their best behavior as well. I think they know that they've caused like a lot of harm. I want to say pain, but I want to say harm. And they know that there's silence about it, holding on to their emotions. I'm hearing they're holding on to their emotions, not being honest with their feelings. I'm hearing their constant moving around. So I'm getting a seaman of some sort. Is someone in the Navy, or I'm seeing their constant moving around has been their constant cheating and sneaking around as well. I'm seeing that these are the things that they are aware of. They're aware. And also seeing them not wanting to settle down. I'm seeing that they are going to have a victory over all of that. And they know that those are things that that are blocking them and that make it hard for this person to accept them. But I'm seeing the victory card come out for them. Yeah, whoa, I've never had this happen in all my time of reading. Like, I've never had both victory cards come one after the other. Yeah, so victory is a clear victory on that left with the 6 of Wands. Clear victory. And the one on the right, 5 of Wands, is hard-won victory when I see it this way. Hard-won victory. Because why? They're slaying stuff. They're slaying old behaviors. They're slaying old connections. See this right hand is holding that sword? I imagine he's going to just put it into the ground to say, hear me roar. No more. No more of this BS. And I feel that to me is moving into divine masculinity. That's divine masculinity for me. Okay? Yeah, sorry, one sec. I want to do one more here. Oh yeah, I definitely feel this person who was cheated on is fed up. They're definitely fed up. It's just like fed up, like I'm tired. You know what? Listen, if you're the one who was cheated on, I'm getting here that you are going to be in rest mode. You're resting right now, as we see. And I feel that this person's communication, this guy, is going to come in as a Page of Wands. So if you're expecting this guy to come in as a King of Cups, like, I love you, and I'm so sorry, and this and that, you gotta, this person's like probably a little afraid, so they're going to probably come in looking like this even. Looking like this 4 of Cups, like, hey man, whatever. Yeah, how's your day? Acting like you're like, hello, you just like ripped my life apart. You can't even like have some remorse. They're saying, oh, thanks. They're showing me this too. They're showing this person is now a saint in a way. They're showing me this person is benign. They when they come into you, they will be on the path of healing. Awareness is setting in. They're not that lame player, gross, weird guy. Sorry. That's just my stuff of the past, right? Past. In fact, they're saying that he might try to seem that way because it's like, it's almost like a pride thing a little bit, or like he might feel like weak if he shows all that emotion, so he tries to come in like he was before, like as lackadaisical and things like that, as cavalier. But look what he is actually. He comes in looking like this. But what he actually is the King of Pentacles. And this is somebody here to make a solid offer. I mean, you don't just write to your exes and all that saying, hey man, we need to chill, we need to do this. If you're not going to come correct. This person is taking a gamble and they want to commit. They want to connect. They're calling you in, right? They're coming to you like a Page of Wands. And they're going to come in just seeming like whatever. But they're going to get you because look, I think that you, if you're the one who was cheated on, look, that's you guys, him and you. Or, vice versa. But I feel like you've laid your swords down. You have decided not to interact with this situation anymore. You're trying to move on. You're trying to focus on stuff. But what I'm seeing is this person is going to come in strong. They're going to come in strong. Look at this. This is the 8 of Wands. They might be they might come in as a Page of Wands, right? Maybe even looking like, where did that card go? Disinterested. They might be talking about everything except you guys. How's the weather? How's work? Like all this. But you know what? That's a lie. That is a lie. Because I'm seeing it. That's where they are. They want to get back in hard, okay? So, they want to be just like you. I'm hearing you, what was it? I want to walk like you, talk like you, do. What is it? I want to be like you. Look, see the red, and then they're wearing the red. They want alignment with you. And they want to get back in your good graces. And I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up happening, because I'm telling you, like, this, look at what this was. 10 of Cups. And look what it became. One person storming off because of this. You don't just get a 10 of Cups with somebody and expect that just to be over. Like, you know, look. That's wedding ideas. And look at this. These 2 hearts. There are 3 people here, but look at these 2 hearts. Even under the stress of somebody needing deep healing. Anyway, let's look at this last card. But this person, I think, is going to make a gamble with you. I do feel that there's going to be a delay in this connection because of this cheating, this free will action to do this infidelity, whatever it was. So this tells me, usually this is my timing card, but it came out upside down. It tells me there's going to be a delay. Now, what is going to happen, though, is instead of, let's adjust the brightness, instead of getting this sudden wealth, this lotto, this 11 card, this everything that should have been being had by now, you're going to get this at first. Unexpected. So the person who was cheated on is going to get an unexpected offer from this person. Okay? That's that King of Pentacles trying to come in and give an offer. But I think if you stick with it, it's going to get to here. It's going to turn into a full-blown, like, wedding, full-blown, like, that's what I'm seeing. Okay? So, all right, I'm going to stop this. I almost said stop this wedding now. I mean, no. I'm going to stop this reading now. It would never stop your wedding. I wasn't that person, okay? I'm going to stop this reading now, and I'm going to bless you guys. And let's say a quick prayer. All right. Thank you, dear God. Thank you to everybody who was involved in this, first party, second party, third party, whatever. I thank you, God, because we all learned lessons from it. Our only wish is that we all take away the lessons that we each need to learn individually and what we needed to learn collectively, and that we leave the rest. We ask that we leave the ego, we leave the pride, we leave the sense of rejection, we leave all of those, and we know that it's hard to do that. It's really hard to do that, so we ask that you come in and you soothe every aching part of all of the people who were involved in this situation. And we ask that you raise us all up, and that may by the end of our lives, all parties be in a happy place with people who they love and people who love them. May romantic love come to everybody, because that is such a gift. And we ask, please, for help in forgiving each other, but also in forgiving ourselves, because at the end of the day, the hardest thing to forgive is ourselves for letting ourselves get into these situations, okay? And so that is that. So it is. So great. If you would like a personal reading and you'd like to see how this shakes out for you, you can find my information below. If you're like, oh my God, that was a reading for me, and you'd like to donate $1 or anything, please feel free. I would be appreciative, and you can find the link in my box right below. You can just pop it into the the search bar, and boom. And also, don't forget to check out the community tab, because that's where I post my daily readings, and sometimes weeklies if I get time for that, and sometimes it is a written one. All right, so thank you so much for listening. You guys are amazing. Stay strong. Mwah. Bye.